Hello world, from whichever time zone you're catching me from. My name is MD90 and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button.
Pressure and people talking gets things done. So I thought, in my own little way, if I throw my weight behind this cause, because there's people who did way more than I did.
Vanilla album of the year 2019.
Yeah, more than well deserved.
Oh yeah?
More than well deserved. I'm sorry if anyone who disagrees.
You said it yourself. You said people are looking for that persona, but you said you were broke at the time when people loved that persona. So is that persona?
No, I was just trying to prove a point. Yo, broke is a big word. Like I was still working, but I won't lie.
Well, from the title of this video, you already know who I'm hosting. I'm hosting Dee'S. What's up, bro?
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm glad to be here.
Awesome.
Thanks for taking the time to.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah. 3 years as XYZ CEO. What's the journey been like so far?
Yo, it's been fun. It's been fun. I think as much fun as a CEO can have. I get to work with artists. I get to make music, which is my passion. Man, I'm just grateful for everything we've achieved. Yeah.
And then in the time span that you've been around, you've achieved a number of things, a number of awards, and you signed a number of artists. And then I was checking your Twitter feed recently where someone was trying to check you to say, like, what have you done in your as XYZ CEO? And then you had to put down the... what's the view on that, where people try to downplay your role and what you've done so far?
You know, music is not an exact science, eh? So sometimes it's like having a football club. It's like you sign a football player, and obviously when you sign them, you see a lot of potential in them, and you hope that it's gonna work out. Sometimes it doesn't, but I think people get more judgmental when it comes to like a label signing an artist rather than a football club or anything else like that, because the only thing I can do is give you a platform. What you decide to do with that platform is up to you. So I think more things have worked out for us than they haven't. So with that regard, I think we're dope.
And then amongst the social media platforms, it seems like Twitter is like your go-to platform. Why do you prefer Twitter compared to your other platforms? Like you're very active on Twitter. I decided a while back to raise my Twitter numbers. They were the lowest of all of my platforms. I had very good, still have like a very good Facebook following. Instagram I could improve, but your pictures are a bit crazy. I really do not like the camera that much. But Twitter, I've found that it's easy to have a conversation with people. It's more interactive, it's more back and forth, and I always have like a stream of consciousness, and it's easier to just like lay it down there. And then on Twitter also, you don't shy away from controversies. Among your recent one is where someone was trying to ask you to walk over to them for them to take a picture.
Yo, it's crazy. People forget that as much as we build a brand, whatever you're a person at the end of the day. I wasn't typing that as Bobby East. I was typing that as a human being, as a man. You know what I mean? And what hit me the most is when a lot of ladies related to that content, because they said, yo, a lot of men like doing this. I'm seated here with, you don't know who I am, and you're sending someone to come and call me. If you really are interested in talking to me, you could just as easily walk up to me and we have a conversation. I think that's very important, and I'm glad that through that tweet I was able to raise awareness about that. But I don't think it was controversial at all. It's just a lesson in manners.
How easy is it for you to experiment with other genres? I ask this because recently you are very hesitant putting out the Heaven track that you put out, the all singing joint.
Do you find it easy experimenting with?
I wasn't hesitant at all. I won't even lie to you. I'm excited when doing such type of records because I've always said this. Whenever I feel like I can't put out music that sounds new and fresh and excites me, that's the day that I'll quit, because I'm not doing it for the love. I'm just doing it to produce stuff.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, really, as an artist, the thing you worry about the most is your legacy. And I want my legacy to, when people look back, they'll say, yo, he took risks and he put out music like this. And I just can't make music for, not everything is for everyone. When I made that song, I knew I was making it for. It wasn't for my rap fans, but since they seem to like it as well, so that's cool, man.
So with the positive feedback that you've got, are we expecting more R&B joints?
Yo, I won't even lie. I'm not gonna say that I'm gonna go down this path and I'm just always gonna sing. I've always said this. The thing that I can do for myself is always stay true to who I am and how I feel at that time.
Yes.
When I was making Matero, I was in Matero and I was angry. So the music came out like that. If you hear a song like Heaven, it just means that I'm in a happier place. Yeah, so if I'm angry again tomorrow, then I'll rap. So I don't want someone to say, hey, yo, you said you stopped rapping, you're a singer now. Yes. Nah.
The CBU concert, you like randomly just offered to say, I'm willing to perform for free. What motivated that?
Yo, I just really wanted it to open, I wanted to garner as much attention as I could. I just thought that sometimes, you know, pressure and people talking gets things done. So I thought, in my own little way, if I throw my weight behind this cause, because there's people who did way more than I did. There's Pilato who went all out and he was very passionate about it. I just thought, let me come in my own small way and see if I add my weight behind this cause, if it's going to help. And I'm a man of my word, so I offered to go there and do the show, and I did it for free, just like I said I would.
Vanilla Album of the Year 2019.
Yeah, more than well deserved.
Oh yeah?
More than well deserved. I'm sorry with anyone who disagrees. Yo, I made that album. It took me 3 years to make. When I was making it, I had a clear thought of what I wanted it to sound like. I wanted to have a vibe. Sometimes I forget and I stop listening to it, and sometimes I'll just pop in the CD in my car and listen to it from front to back, the whole thing, and I'm like, yo, this was really dope.
In the work here.
This was really dope. It wasn't my most lyrical work, I know that, but that wasn't the intention of that album. The album was all about having a vibe and just people trying to. Yo, the world is hard, man.
Oh yeah.
The world is hard. I just didn't want to depress people, make people upset. I wanted people to be happy, and all the music was vibey and happy. And yo,
it's like the more mellow, chilled.
Yeah, it's more mellow. It's more melody. It's more the bars aren't as angry or as aggressive. They're just a little bit more witty. And the Daywalker, he's upset all the time. He's angry all the time.
You said it yourself. Say people are looking for that persona, but you said you were broke at the time when people loved that persona. So is that persona?
Nah, I was just trying to prove a point. Yo, broke is a big word. Like I was still working back then. I won't lie, yo. I don't want to lie to the people and say, yo, I was like broke. I had shows, I had everything, but everybody will agree with me when they say that most of my success came after the Vanilla persona came out, which means that I hate to say this, but it's the truth. Rap fans don't buy music. They're the most vocal.
Loud online.
Yeah, they're the most vocal. I love them because they're passionate and they believe in the craft and whatever. But if you're going to base your entire catalog on that clientele and making that clientele happy, it's really, really difficult to have a crossover hit and then now you go for a festival. And I always tell this example, I'm like, imagine you go to a festival as a hip hop act and then the other build artists are Afunika, Tishon, like these high energy melody people who got like hits and hits and hits, and then you go there and all you're doing is buzz. It'll really, really look weak. Yeah. So sometimes we compromise for the effect of doing shows and making sure that the shows are entertaining enough. Yeah. Yeah.
You expressed your feelings to say at some point you are offered a deal. Yeah. I will not mention the bank or whatever, and then they put it off the table based on something that happened in the past. Yeah. What are your feelings towards people holding you to something that you paid for?
Anyone who doesn't want to get over that, that's their business. The only reason I said that is so that
I wanted them to know that I knew what they did.
Yes.
But it's not something that I thought about for like 2 more days and was like, yo, I'm sad about this and blah blah. At the end of the day, I got my money.
Yeah.
So I'm okay, man. I got some free money, and if they're still hung up on that, that is their problem. I'm good. I don't even respond to questions or anyone who talks about that because it doesn't matter.
And then the Sway South African move, people didn't get what was that move all about?
What didn't people understand?
Like, was that a concert? What did you perform?
It was a concert. It was a hip hop festival. What happened genuinely is that Castlelight always does. Castlelight is a hip hop brand. So what they do is that they get not all the countries where they operate, but a few countries, and then they got like one MC from each country to go there and showcase. So yes, there was a performance of some kind. There was a showcasing, and there was a full day dedicated to just hip hop, and there were seminars, and there were people discussing and sharing culture, and it was something really, really dope. And people tried, as usual, people try to twist it into something that I don't know, man. But at the end of the day, I don't do things for the sake of gratification or to prove anything to anyone.
Like, if they don't get it,
no, man, dude, I met the man, I met Sway.
Yeah.
Dope.
Dope stuff. Yeah. So, like, when you look at your career, like your next path, are you anticipating any album anytime soon, or you'd rather Vanilla takes its lifespan?
I'm gonna do a lot more singles.
A lot more singles?
A lot more singles.
Before the year ends, or?
Yeah, before the year ends and going into the next year. It's gonna take me a while to come up with another album. Simply because I don't wanna do. I've been doing music almost 10 years. I've got 2 albums to my name because the last thing I want is to have like a compilation of songs. You know, when the next album comes, the 3rd one, like I'll have something to say.
You have something
a lot to say. You know what I mean?
On the previous album, you stuck to one producer. Is that the format you're going with further on, or you diversify? And why did you stick to one producer?
Yo, man, it's easier, eh? So, but every time I had a dope idea and stuff like that, Stash was always there because we're always together.
Yeah.
So it was easier for me to work with him. And I would ask, I asked a bunch of producers, send in some beats. Only 1 or 2 sent back any beats at all. So I don't know what was going on there, but I was like, if we can. The thing with Stash is that you can make any type of instrument, or you can go from dance to hip hop to anything you can think of. So at the end of the day, I was like, hey, if we're gonna produce the whole thing, let's just do the whole thing. It's Will Smith and Jazzy Jeff.
And how long have you known him, Stash?
I've known Stash since he was in high school. I think he was like in the 9th grade or something, and now he's
within the same hood, or
he's a grown man. He originally came from the Copper Belt.
Okay.
And then he started doing some production in Ontario. That's where I found him. That was way back. I think maybe 6 years now. Yeah.
So you've known him for that long.
For that long.
And then there's a brother from your clique that they say you had fallen out, but you called him out up on stage at the Oktoberfest. People were wowed by that move.
No, me and Jay will always be cool. Me and Jay will always be cool. Sometimes everyone fights, even in families people fight. But it's different when musicians fight because you get to hear about it because we're artists. So sometimes it comes out in the music, but there isn't a single person who's never had a fight or a disagreement to defend themselves. So that was just a disagreement. And we're over it.
You're over it.
Yeah, very much so.
What of Big Money? Are you over with the back and forth, the Twitter fight? Are you good with him, or you just...
Dude, if you checked out my thread after that, Roberto reached out, like he tweeted both of us, and after that I said, yo, it's cool, I'm over it. And every time I say I'm over something, I really am over something. Yeah, so nah, man, that's nothing important.
Any thoughts that you'd like to share with people before we head out? In terms of new projects coming out, what they should do from your entire team?
Sometimes a little things that don't have anything to do with the music come up. Yeah, but hey, man, that's like human nature. So hey, just look out for a lot more music. We have a Kobe album that we're really excited to drop.
This year or next year?
This year. We're really excited to drop the Kobe album this year. As I'm in the studio right now because we're finishing up that thing. And there's a Slap D EP that we want to drop as well.
2019.
Super dope. Yo, he's the boss. He's gonna decide that on his own. With Kobe, I can say that I know for certain that we're dropping it this year. With Mother Tongue EP, yo, it might be tomorrow, it might be in January. I don't know.
Oh, you even dropped the name Mother Tongue EP.
Yeah.
Dope stuff.
Yeah.
You heard it here first.
Yeah. So I hope the big boss puts it out as soon as possible.
Oh, it's already done, or is?
I think it's fine tuning it. But it's really dope. It's really dope. And Dave, we've been wanting to put out the Dave album for the longest time. Yeah, and we're glad that we have like a singer in the group, and he's doing the numbers with his latest record. Never Been Easy. It's #1 on a bunch of charts. So that's really good. Of course, we have our affiliates as well, and as long as the school fees. EP that's gonna drop. We're really excited about that. So yeah, and besides all of that, I'm still have my ground to the ear, looking for an act that we can sign.
Oh, you're still signing?
I haven't signed anyone in a really long time.
What?
I would love to sign a female act. People think that nah, this guy's going to stop. I would love to sign a female act. We just haven't found someone who was dope enough and wasn't like affiliated to like another label. Yeah.
So you're looking in terms of R&B or hip hop?
It doesn't matter. They just need to be dope. They need to be dope. If they can do both, I'd be happy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for your time, bro.
Thank you, man. Thanks a lot.
Good.
Thanks for having me. Cheers.
If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button and share this video with anyone and like that button. See you in the next video.